Hey there, Pisces. It's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? This is going to be your weekly reading for July 25th. We're going to see how this big full moon in Aquarius over the weekend has affected you. Have you noticed any difference? Have you anything happened? It was Friday night into Saturday, and full moons are always interesting. So I'm feeling actually this one. This is going to be the zodiac sign who's going to be strongest for you next week. It's going to be your biggest influencer. We'll read that at the end. And we'll see now what's going to come out for work, love, career, whatever tarot wants you to know. So while I shuffle, I'll ask you, please, if you would, say hi in the comments below. I love seeing where you're from. Tell me where you are, what's your city, your country. I'm near Boston, so hello from the US. I love to scroll down and see where everybody is. I can't believe how far away some of us are. And while you're there, please like and subscribe if you haven't. It does help grow my channel, and I'd appreciate that. Thank you. So, Pisces, what have we got going on? What have we got going on? All right, we do have something that's starting to grow here. Something is starting to blossom in your world. So let's take a look and see what's going on. We'll come back to that. Somebody in the past that you've had an argument with or a quarrel with, I do see that situation is still on hold. Maybe you haven't decided how you feel. Maybe they haven't. Nobody's reached out. Things are kind of have been just sitting there for a while. I'm going to pick this back up. So maybe that situation is starting to move. Maybe that's starting to grow. We'll come back to that. At the beginning of the week, I love this. This is such a Pisces card. I feel like you're in a very nurturing place. It's all about self-love. You're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying the things that you do. You're being kind to yourself. And you're also thinking about, you can see into the future. Maybe you're being very reflective. My Pisces are very dreamy. It's also about loving with your heart and your head. So maybe if this is someone you haven't heard from for a while, maybe you're in no contact, or maybe you just haven't reached out to each other. I think you're like putting like a positive spin on it. You're thinking about really the gifts that they've given you in your life, not physical gifts, but the memories and things like that. You're thinking about that person. And you're not, it's not just about emotion, but you're also being practical about it. You're putting things in perspective, what it is, what it was, what it wasn't, and you're just enjoying it that you've had that person in your life. Again, that echoes with this. You're being very practical these days, very much full of self-love. You're also being very grounded financially. You're taking care of business. I feel like this is all about security for you, and that's one of the ways that you're taking care of yourself. You're financially grounded in your heart. You're emotionally grounded. You're intellectually grounded. Very important. I feel like you may be outside the city of where you are. Maybe you're in a different place. Maybe you're on vacation, or you just take like a weekend away, or you just spend some time maybe somewhere else for a little while. Leave me some comments if you're traveling, or if you decided just to take a break and go somewhere else. And then towards the end of the week, I see now you're kind of waiting for the next thing. You're waiting for you've gotten to this place. You're like, okay, now what? What do I really want to do? What do I want to do for work? How do I want to change up my work a little bit? What do I see? Again, this is about that long-term vision. Where do you see yourself, Pisces? Where do you see yourself with work and with love? What is it that you want? I feel like these are like bigger questions, right? This is like big rhetorical questions of life. Like, I feel like you've come out of something and you're settled with it. What it was, what it isn't. And now you're asking yourself the bigger questions. Okay, now I'm really looking forward. You're not necessarily like the person's still there. You still care about them, but you're really thinking about what comes next. What comes next? And that's why I see this is opportunity growing. I still feel like there's a really sense of warmth and affection that you have for this person, um, who's been problematic in your life. So let's pull a little bit on that as well. Let's pull a little bit on that as well. All right, so someone does take the higher road in that scenario with that love that you're not with. And I do see um there's a celebration here, and you're toasting. For where I am in the US, the pumpkins and the gourds represent fall, and for me this is October. It may not be. What is October for you? Leave me some comments. Is that summer? Is that spring? I do see someone expressing their opinions, um, and a celebration here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have this King of Pentacles. So I feel business-wise, you are really in charge. You may start your own business if you don't have your own business, but I feel like there's some really strong movement in your workplace. Someone may want to work with you, this King of Pentacles, but I feel like there is something going on with this person from the past. Um, that someone, this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an extended reading about if you're in a no contact situation and what is gonna come, because that's more specific than this general read. I'll leave that link in the description box below. So if you're in a no contact situation and you want to see if you get back together or hear from them, I will leave that in the description box below. But Pisces, I feel like you feel settled. You're taking care of yourself, you're nurturing, you're really looking at the future here, and the big picture. That's what I'm thinking of. It's the big picture, what you want in the next phase of your life. And I do see you celebrating. I feel like you are in your career where you want to be. You will get there. You have a glimmer of where that is and you follow it. That's what we saw about the pentacles growing. Things are starting to move and grow for you. All right, so let's see now. All right, so maybe this full moon has made you feel alone. All right, but look, this is like the Hermit. It's about major changes. The lantern is on. You're not alone. There is a light out there. So I do feel even if you may feel alone, you're not. There is someone there matching your light. And this came up all over this weekend, so I think this full moon really did change your energy here. We do have a big change coming in. So if you've been feeling alone, this is telling me that you're not. And it's also now this is a 2, it's about a couple, and it's about finding balance. And this is the destiny wheel, and it's the wheel of fortune. This is about you, Pisces, finding your balance in love and work. So and family, it's about finding, it's the karma wheel. It's about finding balance all the way around. So while you're looking at the big picture, don't focus on just one thing. Focus on the whole wheel, okay? It takes all the spokes to balance. All right? So, especially with the 2, that is specifically your love. Don't count out the love. Don't deny yourself the love, Pisces, okay? That's an important part of being human. All right, so now let's see, of all zodiac signs, who is going to be the strongest for you this coming week, and that is you. It's Pisces. You're pretty empowered this week, unless you're dating another Pisces. Leave me that below. I love same signs. You've shown up in a lot of people's reads this week, so you're really strong, Pisces, okay? All right, so I'm going to do that extended read if you're in a no contact situation, and you can find that link in the description box below. All right, thank you, Pisces. We'll see you next week.